Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Bold and the Beautiful B&B. Spoilers tease that CBS has rewritten Luna Nozawa's Lisa Yamada backstory, painting her mother, Penelope Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park, as the villain. Suddenly, everyone is saying Poppy was an irresponsible parent and subjected Luna to an abusive childhood. When Luna first arrived in Los Angeles, she had a good relationship with her mother. She told R.J. Forrester, Joshua Hoffman, how close they were. She mentioned it was just the two of them growing up. She longed to know her father, who at the time was unknown. It was speculated for some time that Bill Spencer, Don Diamont, was her dad. They took a paternity test, which Luna faked to reveal Bill as her dad. But Poppy knew the truth. She knew Luna's dad was John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin. Now, suddenly, all of Luna's issues are from her abusive childhood. Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, discussed Luna's childhood with Finn on Tuesday's show, implying Poppy had a revolving door of men, did drugs, and neglected Luna. That wasn't the story we heard when Luna first came on the show. Sure, Poppy did some type of drugs. It appeared to be an edible, which she told Bill was to relieve her anxiety. But the way Lie and Finn talked about the drug usage, it sounded like hard drugs. No one had ever said anything about neglecting Luna until recently. The original story was Poppy did the best she could as a single mother, but they always had financial issues. Luna's mental health issues are being blamed on Poppy. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say that Lie and Finn feel badly for her, blaming all her mental issues on her abusive childhood. That is a complete rewrite. With Lie and Finn blaming Luna's issues on Poppy and being a terrible mother, the B&B viewers sound off to disagree. When Luna came to LA, she was a sweet and kind girl who wanted a career in fashion. She charmed her way to a Forrester Creations intern position, one that she excelled at. After she faked the paternity test with Bill, her craziness went into overdrive. She killed the man who believed he was her father. Then she killed the bartender who knew the truth. If that wasn't bad enough, she tried to murder Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline Missinswood, when she learned about Luna's fake paternity test. Luna's mental state had nothing to do with her upbringing. The father factor makes Luna go off the deep end. First with Bill, and now she's gone off the deep end with Finn. She has serious dad issues and needs intense therapy. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say that Luna might now get that chance because in her final showdown with Steffi, Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton received a gunshot wound to the chest and turned the same gun to take Luna down. It's possible Luna will survive this ordeal. If she does, she will earn a one-way ticket to the Slammer. For months now, The Bold and the Beautiful has painted Poppy Nozawa as a quirky, incense-burning, mince-munching mother with a mystic vibe, a secret past, and a charming ability to float above the drama, until now. Because if recent episodes are any indication, the tide has turned. This isn't just a misunderstood boho mom anymore. This is a calculated manipulator with secrets so dark, they're rewriting Luna's entire existence. So what really happened in Luna Nozawa's past? When did Poppy become the villain? And how long has she been lying, not just to Luna, but to everyone? Let's unravel the new, twisted backstory that Bold and the Beautiful may be setting in motion, piece by shocking piece. From flower child to femme fatale. A slow-burning transformation. When Poppy first arrived in LA, she was introduced as a peace-loving woman, humming to ocean sounds and sprinkling cryptic mint talk across her daughter's life. Viewers chuckled at her eccentricity, and Luna was the sweet, innocent breath of fresh air who seemed to be nothing like her mother. But as Poppy's secrets began to surface, affairs with billionaires, possible blackmail material, and mysterious medical habits, cracks started forming. Was this truly a woman who had just lived unconventionally, or was it someone with something to hide? In a shocking retcon twist, The Bold and the Beautiful has started to hint that the line between mystic mom and manipulative matriarch may be far thinner than fans ever expected. And it all starts with one major question: who is Luna's real father? The lie at Luna's core: Bill, Jack, or someone else entirely? We've heard Poppy claim that she doesn't know who Luna's father is. That's always been odd. A woman as intelligent, spiritual, and calculating as Poppy surely kept track of her own past, especially where her child is concerned. But now new scenes between Poppy and Lai, scenes laced with venom, guilt, and not-so-subtle threats, are rewriting Luna's origin in real time. Lai's growing rage toward Poppy isn't just sisterly disdain anymore, it's fear. Fear that the truth about Luna could destroy reputations, families, and maybe even lives. So what's the real story? Here's the new theory swirling in fan circles, and increasingly hinted at on-screen. Luna isn't Jack or Bill's daughter. She's the child of a married, powerful, and dangerous man from Poppy's past. A man Poppy blackmailed. A man who tried to buy her silence. A man who may have wanted Luna gone before she was even born. Could it be one of the Forresters? A Spencer? A global mogul with enemies in high places? Whoever it is, Poppy has kept this secret, buried so deeply that not even Luna suspects the web she's caught in. The mint that made it all fall apart. In one of the show's most controversial recent storylines, Luna inadvertently took one of Poppy's special mints and ended up in bed with Zend, mistaking him for RJ. It was a jaw-dropping moment that had the fandom reeling, but what if it wasn't an accident at all? What if Poppy wanted Luna to sleep with Zend? It sounds far-fetched, but Poppy's behavior afterward was suspicious at best. Instead of confronting the issue with honesty, she begged Luna to keep quiet, warned her about confessing to RJ, and played the entire event as an unfortunate mistake. But what if that mistake was carefully orchestrated? Poppy knows RJ is a Forrester heir. She knows Zendi is too, but one with more reason to feel overlooked. Getting Luna romantically entangled with both could create the kind of love triangle that pulls her daughter deeper into the Forrester empire. And if Luna ever needed leverage, like a pregnancy, perhaps Poppy could gain access to money, influence, and a lifelong link to one of the most powerful fashion dynasties in the world. This isn't just about love, it's about legacy, and Poppy may have been planning it all along. Lee's bitter truth: why she really hates Poppy. For months, Leigh's hatred of Poppy seemed a little over the top. Cold glares, harsh warnings, constant moral judgment. At first it looked like just sibling rivalry. But what if Leigh's rage is rooted in knowing exactly who Poppy really is? Let's revisit the past through this new lens. Leigh may have known that Poppy had a baby with a married man. She may have helped cover it up. Maybe she arranged a quiet medical procedure or turned a blind eye to blackmail payments. But now that Luna is a grown woman, walking into Forrester Creations and winning the hearts of two fashion princes, the past can no longer be contained. Leigh's anger isn't just about morals, it's about fear. Fear that Luna's rising status could resurface the very scandal that once destroyed someone powerful's reputation. Fear that Poppy's manipulation of Luna could drag the whole family into a war they can't win. And most of all, fear that Luna will become exactly like her mother, seductive, strategic, and emotionally detached. In a recent tense showdown, Leigh's parting line to Poppy, "You always knew how to use your daughter," sent chills down fans' spines. It wasn't just bitterness, it was a warning and a confession. Luna's breaking point. A daughter's innocence dies. Through it all, Luna has been the wide-eyed ingenue, loyal to a fault, trying to believe the best in everyone, especially her mother. But lately, something has shifted. After the mint incident, Luna began questioning Poppy's actions. Her trust was rattled. Her love for RJ, her sense of identity, and her confidence in her future were all shaken. And in one particularly powerful scene, Luna asked her mother, "What else haven't you told me?" Poppy deflected, she always does. But Luna's suspicion isn't going away. And now, with RG confused, Zend hopeful, and the Foresters wary, Luna is caught between a storm she never saw coming. Fans are speculating that Luna will begin digging into her mother's past, starting with the timeline of her birth, the men her mother was involved with at the time, and the real reason they moved so often. This could culminate in Luna discovering a journal, an old letter, or a recorded conversation that reveals a version of her childhood she never knew existed. One where her conception was not an accident, but part of a deal, a betrayal, or even a threat. The final twist, Poppy's endgame revealed. So where is all of this going? If Poppy is indeed being rewritten as a low-key villain, the show might be setting her up for an epic downfall. Perhaps she falls for her own lies, believing she can control every piece on the chessboard, until Luna turns on her. In an emotional crescendo, Luna could confront Poppy in front of RJ, Zend, and the Foresters, armed with undeniable proof of Poppy's manipulation. The tears, the gaslighting, the truth bombs. It would be daytime drama at its finest. But here's the kicker: Poppy might not crumble. She might double down. She could pull up a new revelation, Luna's paternity, a buried secret about Lai, or even a dangerous truth about someone at Forrester. She could threaten to go public unless Luna does what she says. She might try to cut Luna off completely, emotionally and financially, in a final act of twisted control. And Luna, caught between blood and betrayal, could do the unthinkable, choose herself. What this means for the show's future. Rewriting Luna's backstory with Poppy as the villain gives the bold and the beautiful something it's been missing lately, an emotional juggernaut of deception, family secrets, and multi-generational drama. This isn't just a coming-of-age story anymore. It's a psychological unraveling of everything Luna thought she knew. It pulls in RJ, Zend, Lai, Bill, and possibly even Ridge and Steffi, depending on how deep the baby daddy twist goes. And it puts Poppy at the center of a storm no amount of meditation or mints can calm. This storyline could fracture relationships, ignite new rivalries, and set the stage for Luna to emerge from the ashes of her past not as a pawn, but as a queen in her own right. Final thoughts. From hippie mom to hidden monster. Poppy Nozawa was once seen as a whimsical mystery. Now she's a time bomb with a silk smile and secrets sharp enough to cut through generations. As Luna begins her journey into truth, healing, and independence, fans are left asking, how much of who we are is shaped by the lies we believe? And more importantly, how far will Poppy go to keep her lies intact? With every mint-laced memory and every cryptic whisper from the past, the bold and the beautiful is proving once again, no character is safe from reinvention or revelation. And in this new rewrite, Poppy Nozawa may be the most dangerous woman in Los Angeles. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Boldy and BUTFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.